I know what time it is. 2 drinks
Bear or Coper?
with the
Oh, I
fellas.
think you know it.
This is more than a podcast with some real life conversations. Better get your drinks ready now.
Yo, what's going on, my beautiful peoples? It's your man's Ken, aka Mr. Oh My Grind. Constantly grinding to get to that next dime. And like always, I got my partner in crime, and he is.
Man, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy B.Mase. So we about to get into that.
You already know, baby. Now, we got one of the hardest working women in Chicago on tonight. Boy, every time I see a video of her, she doing something. Whether it's this or that or this and that and this too. I say, goddamn, she worked like a Jamaican. We got Nini the Nini in the building. Say what's up, Nini.
Hi, y'all. How are you doing?
Man, we are good. What's up with you, Nini?
Shit. Chilling. Everything's well. I can't complain. You know, healthy, wealthy, abundant.
Hey, that's how it's supposed to be. Now, y'all know how we get down. B.Mase, what you sipping on tonight?
Man, since we just got done with St. Patrick's Day not too long ago, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off some of this Jameson that I got on deck. What you sipping tonight, Nini?
I am sipping actually one of my favorite rosés. It's Rosetta. It's a $5.99 Trader Joe's small batch rosé. When I say the best, the best.
And it don't hurt the pockets too.
And
I
it
like that.
don't
I like
hurt the
that.
pocket.
That look like the
Yes.
Bewitch bottle. That shit look dope. What you drinking on,
This
bro?
is you know what? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off my Grand Coramino. Keep sipping this shit until Kevin Hart fucking notice, motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You did? But hey, y'all know how we get down. We're gonna start off with a toast to another great episode. A clinkety clink.
Clickety clank.
Clink a good clink.
Mm. Yes, sir. I've been waiting for that, boy. Me and the OG had to put up this 65-inch on the dang on mount today. Woo! Talk
Ooh.
about a job, boy. I did not realize how big that was until I got into the crib. I was like, what did I get myself into? But now, so let's let the people know who you are, Nini. What part of the town are you from, huh?
I am actually from Evanston, North Side.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Chicagoland area. Shit, you still a cousin. It's all good.
Well, you can't be from Chicago and you don't know Evanston. That's how I know
I
you're
know
not
that.
from Chicago. You don't know where Evanston is. Everybody know where
I
Evanston.
know exactly where Evanston is.
Most of y'all daddies got a second family out here, so I know y'all know.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everybody daddy got a little second family out here.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Exactly. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, ain't that where you got to go see Northwestern play too?
Yes, sir. That's where
There you go.
Western is.
That's what I thought. It's been such a long time since we went out there. You know, I ain't gonna age myself, but shit, I'm old. All right. And Boy Scouts, we used to go to Northwestern games all the time.
Okay.
All right. So are you still out in that area or?
I am still in Evanston. I'm back in
Okay.
Evanston. Yes.
Hey, stalkers, y'all better stay out of Evanston. All right. Because I'm telling you right now, I've seen some of her videos. She might fuck you up. All
A
right.
little bit. God,
Ain't no mic.
God,
Ain't no
got me.
mic. She gonna fuck you up.
All right. So what got you into comedy? How long ago did you start this up?
I am a baby in comedy. Like considered like the great comedians that I get to network with and call my friends. I've only been doing comedy for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I started comedy after COVID. I was living overseas for like 12 years. I was a teacher. I lived in a few different countries. COVID happened. I had to move back to the States. I got divorced and I had to figure out what I was going to do for a job because the schools were shut down. So I decided to see well, it took me a minute. It took me a minute to see what I wanted to do, but I wanted to create a life that I live where I share my gifts and I get paid for it. Right. So I start looking at things that I'm innately good at. And I start listening to the people around me. You know, the people around you are a reflection of you, and God places people around you for a reason. So I got in comedy. I was at a house party one day and there was a comedian there. We were all just sitting around just talking. I didn't know he was a comedian, but we're just having general conversation. He's like, "You're very funny. You should try stand up." And that was my year of yes. I said yes. I tried stand up. I did my first open mic and I got my first booking, my first paid gig after that open mic. And I've been getting paid gigs ever since. I've been growing.
All right. Do you mind?
Shout
Do
out
you
to
not?
you.
Do you mind name dropping?
Oh no, the person who discovered me, his name is Kyrie the comic. If you
Okay.
don't know Kyrie, he's one of the great comics around Chicago. He's from the West Side, so I really appreciate Kyrie and I shout him out as much as possible. He really introduced me to Chicago comedy scene and introduced me to especially the Black Chicago comedy scene, and I've gotten a chance to be welcomed in that comedy scene, and I love my family here, like especially Black comedians in Chicago. We have some of the greatest talent ever in the world here, and if you can do comedy here in Chicago and succeed, baby, you're already a superstar everywhere else you go.
Big facts. Big
Yeah.
facts. I just want to jump in here real quick. It's weird that we starting out earlier with the spiritual and the positive stuff, but I do want to say Nini, she did bring up a good point where she was still looking to see what she was good at, what she was meant to be doing. A lot of people, like especially the young people, they get upset when they don't understand what they need to do right out of the gate. So you got to just be able to find your window, and like she said, God puts things in your place. Once it happens, it'll happen.
Yeah.
So don't just be frantic looking for it. It's gonna fall right in front of you, and then God knows what you can handle. He ain't gonna put nothing that you can't handle. So I
Exactly.
definitely like how you said that you was looking and you was open to new opportunities, or what would be your strengths at that time.
And everything found me. I COVID got made everybody stop, hopefully, and made everybody reflect. But I never wanted to be put in a position where somebody else dictated when I can earn money, right?
Hmm.
So I grew up, my mother has a hair salon. She's had a hair salon for 30 years. So that's what raised me. I'm a shop kid. I always did women's hair on the side. And then when I came back, I've always wanted to cut hair. So then I said, fuck it, I'm going to barber school. I got my barber's license. I'm a licensed barber. And I actually did so well that they invited me back to be an instructor because I was already a teacher. So now I'm a full-time instructor at a barber school in downtown Chicago on Adams and Wabash, Denmark College. If you are interested in becoming a licensed barber, come see me. But that's just something that I'm innately good at. And teaching is something I'm innately good at. And personal training is something that I'm innately good at. I love working out. Physical fitness has saved my life in many ways. So, and I see the benefits of moving your body. It's a privilege. So when I wanted to create my life that doesn't feel like work, I just took the things that I was innately good at and I started sharing them for free with the community. And when I started sharing them for free, people actually saw the value and wanted to pay me for it. So every day of my life never feels like work because I do everything that I love and enjoy to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do not sleep on even the I Dream of Genie bottle, but she is also a damn psychic because I was just about to get to that barber schooling and all the instructing stuff. So please tell me, I'm gonna kind of move something up a little bit early because she brought it up. So with the top five, give me your top five cuts or hairstyles you like to do.
Ooh. Okay, so now that the times are changing, trends are changing. You see a lot of men are letting their hair grow longer, right? So I absolutely love doing locks. I'm a loctician. I have locks myself. But I like doing locks and I'm able to do a men's full lock, lineup, fade, and beard. So I love that full process. That's a beautiful transformation. Locks are always going to be my favorite. But I also love doing gentlemen's cuts. I cut a lot of Indian men hair. and they get a lot of tapers. Like when I say I take them from Bollywood to Chicago, okay, baby, I be making them Indians look Hispanic. They look good. They look like they have 6 or 7 kids, baby. They look like they
like
been
like
dead.
the one at the corner store macking all the ladies when they come in.
Yeah, baby, I make her bitches look good. Come
Hey
here.
cousin.
So a gentleman's cuts, I love high tapers and high fades. I think a lot of men like these C cups and stuff like that. But as you get older, your hairline sort of gets a little stingy. So go with the high taper, baby. Let's go with what suits you. You know, take it up. I'm actually a bald head expertise as well. I do a lot of bald head grooming and bald head maintenance for men who understand when to let their shit go. Right? It is better to be bald by choice than bald by force. Okay, stop holding on to that hairline. Them enhancements and that fiber is not doing what you think it's doing, sir. As a woman, I'm gonna tell you, you look stupid. Okay, I don't want to fuck you, and I don't want you on my pillowcases with that shit on your head, baby.
With the magic mark on the forehead. Start sweating a little too much. Oh shit!
Right?
Now it has a oil slick in this bitch. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm blessed to still have a full hairline.
Come on,
and
yes,
I'm not,
sir.
you know,
Yes, sir.
you know, I'm only wearing this because I like to pull it out my head, out my face. But you know, how long you been growing your locks?
I have been locked for 15 years, 16 years. My locks were down to my butt. I cut them really short about 2 years ago, a year ago. Now they're growing back, but I love locks. I'm tender head, so I don't want nobody in my head and combing my head all the time. So this is the perfect hairstyle for me.
I got you.
Dope. You still got one more haircut or one more hair design. Yeah, you gave me 4.
Okay.
You gave me bald head, high top taper, the crew cut, and the locks.
And the locks. Really? My favorite cut. One of them is the high and tight. A high ball fade. It's almost like a Boosie fade. These are for my men who are going bald, but they still got some on the top. So all you're gonna do is bring it up and blend it into their.
They be doing that in Houston, bro.
Fooling them every time. Fooling them every damn time. I love nice little high and tight. This is for my middle-aged high, like
she telling all the secrets.
Geriatric men, baby. They gonna blend you into that bald and you will never know. Like he'll get you to fuck them until it start growing back in. You see?
They ain't gotta wear hats no more now. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's
Good
up.
shit.
So she done beat me to half the questions I had because I was gonna ask her what did she do beforehand. She done talk. She was cutting hair. She done done it all. Jack of all trades, right?
Many lives. I've lived many lives.
So now you brought something up that I like to touch base on. You a jet setter. So you say you've been in multiple countries. Where have you been?
So I graduated in 2010 from Alabama State University. Shout out to my Alabama State Hornets. Okay, we just got our NCAA first win. Okay, shout out to Hornets. Graduated from Alabama State, and then I was.
That's HBCU, right?
Yes, that's HBCU.
I think my cousin Carolyn graduated or went there too.
Yeah, everybody I know usually knows somebody who went to Alabama State. That's we all family. That's where we from. Okay. I graduated with my degree in recreational therapy. I was supposed to go into sports medicine, but I was burnt out and I needed a break. I didn't want to stay in the States. I knew somebody who was teaching over in South Korea, so I went over there for a year. I went to Korea. So I was in South Korea. I was teaching. I liked it so much that a year turned into about 4 years there. So I was in South Korea for 4 years. South Korea is great for teaching, but it's on the lower end of paying. So then I was like, fuck that. I love teaching. I want to continue that, but let me go to the Middle East because they pay more. So then I moved to Saudi Arabia. And I was living and teaching in Saudi Arabia for a year or 2. I met my ex-husband. He's from Tanzania. So I moved to Tanzania. for about a year. We moved back to South Korea. Then we moved to South Africa. We were living in South Africa for a while. And I was living back and forth between Saudi and South Africa. Then I came back here.
Wow. Jet setter for real. Okay. You make my little 6 months living in El Salvador nothing.
Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to visit El Salvador. What was you over there doing? 6 months?
Working. I was a new hire trainer for a phone company, and I was training 2 call centers down there.
That is wild. That's in El Salvador.
Mm-hmm. San Salvador, El Salvador. Yep.
Need
That's
that
the capital.
What is this, slave labor? What the fuck was going on? T-Mobile? What is this?
No, it's CenturyLink, a third-party vendor company for CenturyLink, and I was training call centers there because, man, I'm talking about a $60 steak meal that we have here was like $15 there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the cost of living was crazy.
That's why I love living overseas. South Africa, I eat steak dinners every day, baby. That's $20. Here you go. And that's
right?
A steak. Like
a $20 burger meal here is a steak meal there.
Steak meal.
And it's all fresh.
Yes.
Oh.
It's the food is better, the vegetables are better, the sun is better, even the fucking water is better. When I say America is at a very low vibrational energy. So when I meet great people who are from here, who are living here, who are thriving here, you don't understand how truly strong you are to thrive and stay light and lifted by living in America. It takes so much. It takes so much work to keep your vibrations high and lifted in this country. So kudos to anybody who is living here and who is doing that and who is choosing on a daily basis to transcend all the stuff that is going on here. Because when I say a lot of stuff in America is set up for you to fail, because failure is profitable. Failure is profitable. Sickness is profitable. Disease is profitable. And America is a corporation, so they want to profit. So
right.
If we are here and we are doing well, and I get to meet wonderful people like you all and your audience, I'm very blessed.
Well, we are a bit bashful, and we appreciate that coming from you. But Nini, you got to give us your top 5 countries in order of what you love food wise.
Yay! I'm a big foodie. Like I was 350 pounds, baby. I was big. I was big. I lost a lot of weight. So I love food. That's my love language.
And I know where it went.
Congratulations.
Cooking is my love language. Eating is my love language. And I love traveling and indulging in the food in those countries is really how you get to know those people. Food is love. How you feed and how you nourish yourself is love. So when you travel and you only eat McDonald's or you looking for some Western shit all the time, it's crazy. You are missing the love of that culture. When I say for eating, if you love eating, Korea.
Is that 5 or is that 1? What is Korea?
For eating
the
food,
you gotta give me 5.
Oh, you want me to go from 5 to 1?
Yep.
Or whatever order.
Or whatever.
So I gave you 1, but I go to 5. 5, I would say. Okay, 5, I would say Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Saudi Arabia, I would say because it has every restaurant that you can imagine from the States. And that's everywhere in the States, no matter what coast it is, and every restaurant from the European countries and most restaurants from like Asian countries, because a lot of their working class are Indian, Filipino, Vietnamese, and Africans are their working class in the Middle East. So they all have great food there. But Saudi Arabia, because it's such a country that keeps their citizens in a lot of the time, they bring everything there. They have In-N-Out, Jack in the Box. They have every like Cheesecake Factory, everything you could think about, they have there. And it's not only from here, but it's also from European countries. It's also, they bring everything. So it's a good amalgamation of stuff there.
Nice.
I would say number 4 would be South Africa. South Africa, they really can't cook shit, but they barbecue the fuck out of meat. They like food. You're not gonna have like a plethora of food, but if you want like meat, baby, when I say the best meat of your life, and they have all these places where you barbecue and you restaurants and stuff, and you go with people and you order the meat fresh and they'll grill it and they'll cook it for you right there. Yeah. South Africa meat, if you're a meat lover, baby, go down there and get stuff with meat.
I know you got some goat.
Oh yeah. So my third place would be I think my third place would be that I really love eating is Japan.
Okay.
I used to visit Japan a lot because it's so close to Korea. It's only like an hour flight or so, or you can take a ferry ride. It's so clean and the food is so fresh and it's so minimal. I don't eat a lot of it. I don't get to enjoy a lot of it because I'm allergic to rice. So if I eat sushi, I eat sashimi, I eat raw fish, but I love like their attention to detail and the whole culinary experience. Japan is bar none. The experience that they give you, and the food is not that expensive at all, and it tastes good. I'm actually gonna put South Korea at number 2.
Okay.
South Korea, I'm gonna put at number 2 because food is always open. Food is their love language. There's always something open to eat. Even the convenience stores are great. Like 7-Eleven is busting to eat. You can find a lot of meals there. Also, South Korea has some of the best fried chicken you will ever taste in your fucking life. When I say how you have liquor stores on every corner in America in the black neighborhoods, there's a fried chicken store on every street in Korea. 2 or 3 fried chicken stores. And you know why that is? Because black people. When there was the Korean War and black people had to go over there and fight, we taught them how to fry chicken, and they continued that and made a business. So when people be like, oh, Koreans have the best fried chicken, I'd be like, that's black people, baby. That was us. We taught y'all how to fry chicken. Y'all built upon it and said, fuck that single fry. We're going to take it out and then double fry it and fry it one more time to make it crunchy. But we taught y'all. We taught y'all. So I love Korea for that. And then number 1 is actually Tanzania. Okay. When I say I knew God was real when I lived in Tanzania, the fruit, the vegetables, everything. When I say a mango tastes like a mango, avocado tastes like avocado, and it's as big as your head. You drink fresh sugarcane juice every day for $1 that's pressed in front of you. You eat fresh goat that you can go and pick the live goat, put it in your car, and take it to be slaughtered and use every single portion for you. Like the food, that's how I knew America's food is fake. When you go out to other countries and you taste that food, you know America's food is fake. The fruit don't taste like fruit. The vegetables don't taste like anything. You have to season everything because nothing is naturally flavored. Everything is genetically modified. That is why we season shit so heavily over here, because you don't have no natural flavors. So those are my foods.
Appreciate that.
Okay. So what is your biggest inspiration as a whole for what you do? Like when you wake up in the morning, it's like, you know what?
God. Ultimately, God. God is my biggest inspiration. And God, and understanding that the divine source gave you an opportunity to experience yourself as yourself, like experience this world as yourself, right? And I believe that I'm a part of everything. I'm just one piece of consciousness, but I'm experiencing myself through mirrors like you and animals and every other piece of consciousness. I'm experiencing myself through that. And so knowing that that is a true gift, that is a true privilege. Like, I think because I had a moment where I wanted to commit suicide years ago, and I wanted to end this. And I know what it's like to be in a place where it's like, I don't want to live. I don't want to live. I don't want to live. I don't want to live anymore. And you can get drowned into that and trapped into feeling like that if you're too far away from source. You can get drowned into that. I don't want to live. I don't want to live. And you forget your power, and you miss the little voice that says, I don't want to live like this anymore. It's not I don't want to live. It's I don't want to live like this anymore. And the like this shows you that when you change your mind, you can change your life like this. You don't have to live like that. You can wake up tomorrow and be the person who you want to be. And every day you make deposits with your actions into the person you want to be. Is a choice. You have the ultimate choice. You're never stuck or a victim of your situation. And when you feel you are, that should be a big red flag that you are misaligned and you're a little bit further from source and you're a little bit further from God, right? Because this experience is such a privilege and it can be so magical, but it's everything around you got to fight to remember that you are a part of it too. You are the creator as well as the creation, right? You are not ultimate divine source. You are not the God, but you are made in his image. So you have his power, baby. You guys, baby, stand up in your power. Shift your reality, shift your perspective. You are the observer of all of this. That's what makes.
Well, I want to say I'm glad you're still here. Okay? Thank you for doing what you do and still being here and understanding that message. Okay? And you know what? Toast to that. Toast to that. A clink and clink.
Big facts. Big facts. I was trying to hold off on asking you this, but this is just relating on what you're saying. Are you in tune with yourself?
Very much now. Very much now. I am. It took me a while. I was in a functioning depression for like 20 years. And when I say functioning, I got married, graduated college, pledged a sorority, had great jobs, paid, provided for many people, functioning in my depression. And then when I had that moment of clarity, I had to get into myself because I realized I was doing all of that stuff as a distraction to avoid sitting with me. I thought if I could fix everything around me, make everything around me perfect and stuff like that, even the people around me, if I could fix your life, shit, fix it. Ooh, fixing a man's life was my shit, baby. I would fix a nigga's life real quick, baby. Come here, let me shine you up. Let me pour this feminine love on you because it was easier than facing my stuff and doing my job myself, right? So having that moment of interruption really helped me understand that this is about me. This human experience is about me. I gotta be comfortable with me. I have to know me. I have to really be present with who I am and be okay and love every part of it. And a lot of that is unlearning a lot of shit that's been programmed into you. It's not your fault, right? Your trauma is not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. Your trauma not your fault. Your healing is your responsibility. You know you've been traumatized. Okay, yes, there's nothing we can do about it, but what we gonna do now going forward? Are we gonna keep traumatizing ourselves? Or are we gonna move forward and start loving ourselves and teaching ourselves and being that person for ourselves who we wish we had, you know?
Yeah.
Very well said. Very well said. Man, how do you follow that up, B? Well, you know what?
I catch the vibes. Once I catch the vibes, I start asking the questions.
I feel you on that one. You know what? I could tell before you even asked that question, or when you asked that question, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I shook my head. I shook my head because I'm an avid watcher of the Parlay Podcast, and that's where I met this lovely young lady here, and just her presence, her aura, you know what I'm saying? You could tell, like, she got something to say, she gonna say it. You understand what I'm saying? But it ain't gibberish, it ain't garbage, it ain't bullshit. You could just tell she's speaking with purpose. You understand what I'm saying? And I love it. And I'm like, we gotta get her on the show. I mean, as you can see, both Bobby and Rob have been on the show multiple times before too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, we got to get Nini on here too. I just knew it was going to be a blessing to have you on here. Okay, remember that.
Shout out to Parlay Podcast. The Parlay Podcast we do every Sundays at 8 p.m. But yes, that's where I got the opportunity to absolutely meet you and come on this wonderful show, which I am very grateful for.
So since B already started it up, I'm gonna keep it going with the top fives. Okay, so I want you to tell me what's your top five local comedians.
My top five local comedians. Number five? Oh, shit. I got so many.
You don't really have to put them in the order number 1 to 5, but just in general.
In general, the people who I love my top five, but one of my best friends, and I love her, and I think she's one of the hardest working women in comedy. She's so talented. Tiny Thickums.
Tiny
is a local comedian. She hosts the Laugh Factory Nasty show. She is so talented and so bold and so vivacious with her comedy and her life, and I love it. And she brings joy. Of course, Marlon Mitchell. When I say Marlon just makes you laugh by looking at him. First of all, I love geriatric men. Shout out to comedian Marlon. But I love, he's just so freaking funny and genuine in every instance that I've seen him. Marlon is so funny. Leon Rogers, of course. Leon is the great, very destined legend, of course. He is very genuine and astute, and I like that he tries different things still as a comedian. To this day, he tries new jokes and he steps outside of himself. Of course, Sheldon Calhoun, if you guys don't know about Sheldon, he's an up-and-coming comedian. I started a little bit after him, but to see his growth, when I say he is one to watch, Sheldon is one to freaking watch. He gives me an aura of Martin Lawrence. And the versatility and his relatability and his stature. He is really petite. Shout out to the petite men. And Just Niche. Just Niche is one of my when I say I fucking love her. She just came out with a special. And it's getting great reviews, but she is so herself and so comfortable in her skin on stage. She's been doing this for a while, but she is such an inspiration, the way that she just trailblazes and makes a way for herself, because it's not easy for women in comedy. And I'm very inspired by her.
Good list.
Hey, shout out to all of them, because yeah, we know each and every one of them. Sheldon Calhoun, he makes me laugh. Fucking what's that shit called?
Caddy Cocaine.
Caddy Cocaine. Yeah, the Caddy Cocaine. Oh, he is a fool. Yeah, he's funny. Yeah, likes him. Okay. Now let me ask you this, because this just goes into the next top five. You got multiple tattoos, right?
Yeah, I got lots of tattoos.
Okay, so what's your top five favorite? Because I know one of them you just got on your hand not that
Yeah,
long ago.
this I'm not
Oh,
sure.
that's dope. I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites. It's yeah, it's a woman in frame. All of my tattoos are women in frames. This is one of my top 5. Let me see if I can turn that light a little away from it. Sorry. So this is one of my top 5 tattoos. Ooh, I love this. This was done in Bahrain, by a Filipino guy who lives in Bahrain. And it's a Black artist who actually drew this. And when I say he nailed this concept, and this is one that I get a lot of compliments on. The sister one to that, not the sister one, but on the other arm. Sorry about the lights and stuff.
I see it.
I'm trying to see how I can see it. Okay, here we go.
There you go. There you go.
There we go. Yeah. So this is another one to that.
Oh, that's cool. Hella dope.
And this is by one of my best friends. His name is Kyle. Kyle Wow on Instagram, but he is amazing. He's done both of my hand tattoos. This woman. People always ask me if this is me. This is not me. It's just another woman in frames, but she has glasses on. He's one of the best tattoo artists in Chicago. He's actually from Jersey. He used to work at 9 Mag, and now he does a lot of artistry out of his personal studio. I have a matching tattoo on my shoulder, which I'm not gonna get naked and pull up all my stuff now, but I have a matching tattoo with my mother and my sister.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. And then I would probably say I have a tattoo on my finger. You can't really see it, but it's here. I got it when I was in Korea, and it says simplicity is the key. And it reminds me just to not overcomplicate my life, not overcomplicate situations, not complicate anything. Keeping it simple is the key.
I like your concepts. I love the meanings. I love people that get tattoos that have meanings. I can't stand much that got a tattoo of a naked lady. Wow, I don't know.
Well,
I just seen it on the wall.
If you like naked ladies, get naked ladies. I love tattoos. I just put my arms are dedicated to women because I love women. I'm a part-time lesbian, y'all. Okay, bisexual.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
I'm part-time lesbian. I said part-time because one, I'm bisexual and I'm biromantic. I don't want to be in no relationship with no woman. Like period, sync up and shit. That's not supposed to happen. I'm cool. But I do. I take you down, baby. I
Nini the ultimate wingman, boy. She'll help us take him down, bro. That's funny. I heard you. I caught that when you said that on the Parlay Podcast before too. I was like, wow, part-time lesbian. You made a comment about feminine dudes, and he was like, I'm a part-time lesbian. I'll fuck you too, dude. Like, I felt that when she said that. I was like, God.
A lot of men do like to
I'm gonna be doing the bending.
Huh?
You was like, you're gonna be doing the bending. I was like, God damn. She said that with force.
Believe it or not, a lot of men like to be topped, yo. A lot of men like to be topped. A lot of men ask to be strapped. You will be very surprised. These men who are walking around here, you think they're the hardest thugs and the hardest baby. They want a little dick too. Okay. Dick is powerful. Dick is powerful. Dick is very powerful. Either you're giving good dick or you're taking it. And if you ain't giving it, you probably taking it, baby. So, ladies, if your man is not giving you good dick, he's probably taking it.
We're going to spin this to this or that real quick. Let's get a little deeper into the mind of Miss Nini. All right. So, outside or inside?
Inside. I have allergies. I have so many fucking allergies. Outside tries to kill me. Thank you to the slave master sex. I have a lot of Caucasian genes, probably. I got a lot of allergies.
Okay. Rap or R&B?
R&B.
Okay. TV or books?
Books.
Okay. Now, I don't know. You've only been doing comedy for a few years, but you like to stay in the Chicago comedy scene or like doing out of town shows?
I love Chicago comedy scene because it's hard. Chicago motherfuckers is so unimpressed by everything. We are unimpressed. Yeah. Work, bitch, work. We don't care. My cousin do that, bitch, work. Like
Right?
Chicago audience are so unimpressed and so unenthused. So when you get a laugh, you really know that's that shit. You made them laugh because if we're gonna tell you you're not funny in a very not subtly rude way.
Hey, that's that Chicago charm right there, baby. All right, so now we're gonna spin this one last question. Unless you got any other questions, B? You got anything else?
No, I don't have none.
All right, so this one last question, we're gonna dig deep. We're gonna dive into the mind of Miss Nini today. Nini, tell the folks something that you like to do on your free time that many people don't know.
I love to put together puzzles. I love putting together puzzles. I love smoking weed. I smoke weed. People know that. Everybody know. Most people know that. Most people know that. Okay. But I like putting together puzzles. Oh my gosh. It is so.
And we're not talking about them like big dumbass puzzles. We're talking about like 1,000 pieces puzzles.
Yeah, 1,000 pieces. Oh, it's so much fun. I can get lost in that for a bit, for probably like a few hours. Don't judge me though, because I see a little judgment on your face. I see a little judgment.
No, I'm not judging at all. I
get lost in puzzles. I'm a little autistic. My mom's autistic. I'm half autistic, half hoe. Okay, my daddy's a hoe. My mom's autistic. That's my mix. I'm mixed. So, I hyper fixate on shit, but I want to fuck a little bit later.
Oh shit! I ain't never heard that before. Wow. Okay. But no, that's dope though. I like that. That's why we have that question, because those are the things like most people don't understand,
It's so good. Ooh. Putting together a puzzle while I'm watching like a 3-hour compilation of Japanese cooking. Do me right with 2 joints and a little charcuterie board with some fruit on it. Baby, that's my night. You impressed me. You
take notes, fellas. But I think it's about that time. What you think, B?
Man, it's time to bless our audience with everybody's favorite. It's the Coolest Hell Award segment, and I wanted to bring it to y'all just like the janitor brought it to the floor. So, we had a video where they were playing basketball, and the janitor had to deliver something to the crowd, but it just happened to make it to the team first. So, before I indulge, I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to my guest, Nini, and we're going to pass it on to my bro, Ken. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to close it out for tonight. Sleeping until the midnight.
Well, first of all, when I got this video and y'all sent me a group of white kids, I was like, I don't know if I need to watch this because they be the ones who be involved with child porn a lot. So I didn't know what y'all was sending me first when I saw a group of white kids. I didn't want to watch this. I didn't want to press play. I didn't want to incriminate myself. But then I saw that it was enclosed. So I was like, okay, I'm going to press play. I saw this shit. And it's a full white on white team. I don't know where the fuck this is, where they're doing white on white basketball, but stop it. You see, this is why that boy fucking failed, because this is white on white basketball. Ain't no minorities on this damn court. Okay? The man said, fuck this. Let me move this bitch in the middle of the game. Even the janitor know this shit's not supposed to be going on. Why are y'all in here playing white on white basketball? Why? What the fuck is in here? I'm trying to clean up and y'all in here playing this weak ass game. If you look at the scoreboard, it says 0 to hell no. Why are we here? None of y'all have scored a point yet. Y'all are tripping over benches. The man is dressed in some blue jeans and a sweatshirt. He is trying to set up and go the fuck home. Okay, that gentleman's like trying to finish his job. He's packing up the stadium as people are playing the game. He's putting shit together. The boy fell. How did you not see a full bench? You ran from the other side of the court. It's white on white basketball. Do you see? That's not meant for y'all.
Straight Wonder Bread.
Meant for y'all kids, okay? Everybody can't. Larry Bird was white, right? Everybody can't be a Larry Bird. He was a white man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just really think this is a pedophile trap. Also, he was trying to see which kid he can trap in that bench and take to the janitor closet with him. That man's a pedophile. First of all,
shout out to Freddy Krueger.
Okay, you see them sideburns? How he's keeping that motherfucking sunroof top, and he's still keeping that hair up here.
Digging in the scene with the gangster lean.
Gangster lean.
That man's delusional. He's fucking keeping the hair. He's touching on them kids, and he got.
He's touching on them kids.
The janitor's always touching on the kids in the school. I'm serious. Like, somebody always his special friend coming in the closet. He done tripped that boy over. This is terrible. Good manners though, because ain't nobody out. If this was a black game for real, somebody would have been down there beating his ass for moving that bench during this game. This is a white game. There was no fight. It was just sorry, no problem, pal. And he kept fucking moving. What the fuck are you doing down there? And there's no theatrics. Everybody just kept fucking going. This is why white on white basketball shouldn't exist. I don't feel bad for him. That's my take on that.
Shout out to Nini. I think she has done the most damage I have ever seen from a guest on Coolest Hell Awards. So shout out to you for doing your damn thing. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to my brother. What is your insight on this scrimmage that was going on?
First of all, I'm going to have to agree with Nini because I'm not going to blame the boy who caught the ball. I'm going to blame the boy who passed the ball because the one who passed the ball have good peripheral to see the fact that the boy was running towards the bench and he could see the bench, but the boy was looking at me. So pass it to him anyway, but there's a whole bench about to block him, first of all. Okay? So that's his fault. Secondly, where the hell is the coaches at? Because my bro coaches his son's team. And I know my bro would easily be like, hold on, it's a bench over there. Somebody would have said something. All right? Now, what I also think, too, is that father who's the janitor is one of them kids' dads on the blue team. And he was like, fuck these little demons. They not finna fucking win. I'm going to pull this bench out because I got to do my motherfucking job. It's a Sunday. I shouldn't be fucking playing this game anyway. They were supposed to play yesterday when I had this gym clean, and now I got to continue to do this shit, so fuck them. They're all the way down there anyway. These motherfuckers don't run that fast. He's going to move the bench right now. Fuck it. And guess what? Now my son team winning. That's what he did, okay? He said, fuck the demons, because that was the name of the team on the right. He was like, fuck the demons. We finna win. We're the Crusaders, bitch. Yeah, okay? Now, like you said, too, the reactions, too, though. White on white basketball, the reactions. You know, sorry, Paul. Sorry, Pat. I want to move the bench. It's okay, Bill. Go right here, Bill. It's all right, guys. Hold on. Finish moving, Bill. Like, the fuck? Who moves a bench in the middle of a fucking basketball game through the court? Might have been different if the boy ran into the bench and it was out of the hell. The man was walking straight through the free throw line with a goddamn bench on wheels. Again, nobody has full court vision at all whatsoever, so none of them need to be on that court. Because the boy who caught the ball should have known what he was running into. Okay? So none of that, timeout, forfeit the game. It's a draw. None of y'all need to pick up a basketball ever again. Okay? All right. I concur.
I would have to say yes. Both of you have some good insight on what occurred during this game. All I smell is sawdust, and this shit is making my stomach a little queasy. But I'm gonna have to jump up in this half court leap with Steph Curry. Well, Stephen Curry. I gotta say it right before Aisha get on this shit. But neither there. Um, Seth Rogen, please stop going to children's basketball games because all you doing is making shit worse. You trying to roll this big ass bench out here. You already done messed up Skylar Diggs' career in the knee. Now the motherfucker got to hit the floor. I don't know. I've seen a little bit minority out there. The one who hit the floor looked like he was Jose, and when he hit that motherfucker, it was not his day. So again, y'all gotta chill out when y'all doing this stuff during the game. A lot of the things that my people said just now, my friends and our guests, I do have to agree that this was just terrible that y'all doing this during the game. I wouldn't even want to be no coach out there. I'd probably be embarrassed. He probably was one of the coaches that was playing or coaching the game. To be honest with you, a lot of these people are volunteers, and he voluntarily grabbed that bench to fuck up that place. And ironically, when it's the home team, it's the white team. You get what I'm saying? Why did somebody that works at the school try to mess up the school's game like that? It must not have been Forrest Gump's mom because he was show waiting and trying to get something from somebody's mom, and he didn't get it. So the hit got hit. Exactly. I don't even know why he was putting the hand up. He knew what he was doing. He didn't care. And you know what? He didn't get paid either. So Mr. Preboard, Dr. John, everybody from St. Vincent, y'all need to stop it because them Knights is not gonna make it to the playoffs because they took Johnny's knee out. And Johnny ain't gonna be able to work out no more because he gonna go with the purple team. Whoever the Prince team is, probably from Minnesota or some shit, Lake Minnetonka. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell all these people to move out the way so y'all can get this seat because if you was coming to the game that I coached at, they don't have no seats, and this is for that reason because we black, and they are not. They have an abundance of seats, and they have ways to hurt you with seats. But if you don't want this high cholesterol and you don't want to go ahead and stand up, come on down and get this cool as hell award because you fucking deserve it for that.
You already know. Well, hey, you know what? Miss Nini, tell the folks where they can find you at.
You can find me I'm usually on Instagram at Nini does Nini. I cut hair. I do locks. I'm a personal trainer. I am also a comedian. So if you have something that you would like me to participate in and you have some money and some great time and some great energy, reach out to me. That's it.
And if you want some dick, she'll give it to you too. Shit.
Right. Because I will strap you down. I'm not above that, sir. I'll take you to the store, let you pick out your own strap, baby. What's up? Okay, I treat you. Let's go to Lover's Lane. I treat you like a real middle-aged man, baby.
The way she said that reminded me of that dude. Hey, take me out to dinner. Hey, yo. Oh, shit. Okay. So, and then also the Parlay Podcast every Sunday at 8 p.m.
Podcast every Sunday at 8 p.m. So find us there. We be doing shit. We be talking about shit.
Yes, they do. Whew. I'll be in them comments, boy.
Bobby and Rob are hilarious. They are very great.
Oh yeah. Fucking Bobby is the love child of Suge Knight and Uncle Phil.
That is such
a
good description of Bobby. That is such a good description of Bobby. Hey.
And Rob, he's just that cool ass motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you, boy. But when he got something to say, boy, he got something to say.
Why you mad, Rob?
Motherfucker in the world, but if you piss him off,
why you mad, Rob? Tell him why.
Right? Tell me why you mad. Right, exactly. That's just as bad as becoming a Mo Goods Monday segment. Shit, that's even worse.
Shout out
Don't
to
want to
Mo
be that.
Good as well. Some honorable mentions of comedians. Shout out to Mo Good. I love her. Joy Gammy. Love her. Corey Bell. Love her. Shout out to Ty Riggs, one of my favorite. He is, when I say Ty Riggs, to me is the Black Seinfeld. That man is so talented. Ty Riggs is the fucking Black Seinfeld. So talented. So talented.
I will agree with that one.
Yeah. Shout out to my people.
B.Mase, what shout out you got, my boy?
My bad. Shout out to you, Golden Grams, and shout out to our guest Nini for coming on and blessing us. I definitely appreciate you enlightening all of our young viewers as well. Just letting them know it ain't gonna be right in front of you. It take time, and it's gonna give you that window, and you take advantage of it. Shout out to everybody that you blessed on the hair tip. We are big hair enthusiasts on here, as you can see. We holding it down.
Okay.
So shout out to the Chicago comedy scene. Shout out to the Parlay Podcast as well, to our bros who always bless us. And shout out to our fans who watch us and share, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out Nini on Instagram, all the platforms that she be on, and support Black business. And we're gonna keep this going. And bro, you can go ahead and close us out.
You already know how we getting down, baby. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to know when our show will arrive. Special thanks to Miss Nini. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for blessing us with your presence, okay? I just want you to know that, like, this has been a show for the shows, all right? And I can't wait for you to come back again, all right? And again, like we all said, Parlay Podcast, Sunday, 8 p.m. They talk some shit. And again, Mo Good Mondays, whenever she feel like it, usually around 3, 4 o'clock. But
Y'all gonna get off Mo Good back. Yo.
Hey, I love Mo. Mo been on our show too. We love Mo Good. We love Mo. Real talk. All right. But hey, you know what? It's been another great episode. Until I see y'all motherfuckers, all right?
Thank you for having me, guys.
We should tell her to get up and do a spin for us, and she, body by
Go
Nini,
to
bitch.
my Instagram, baby. I captured it for you. I got you the best angle.
Hey, Instagram, we ain't trying to get flagged, but I wear my sunglasses at night.
Okay, go to the Instagram, baby. Okay, it's something to see.
Y'all know what time it is? 2 drinks with the fellas.
I think you know.
This is more than a podcast with some real life conversations. Better get your drinks ready now.